Hey everyone, this is Kristen from KristenCoaching.com. Today we're going to be talking about open relationships. Now, if having an open relationship in your specific relationship is, if you consider that, cheating, or if you consider that a negative thing, something that's absolutely not interested in something that you would do, then this video is not for you guys, and that's totally fine. Many couples don't have open relationships and they choose to be with somebody forever and they're 100% monogamous and they live happily ever after. That's totally cool. We're going to be talking today in this video about the couples that are into open relationships, or at least are open to open relationships. And if you have an open relationship, that really does take a lot of trust and a lot of sophistication within the relationship, because there's a lot of factors that you have to juggle with when it comes to that. And really, having an open relationship is different for every couple. Some couples think you are allowed to date and have sex with whoever you want, and it's just open, whatever happens, happens. Other couples have open relationships and they consider that you are able to be physical with other people but not have an emotional connection. Whatever you decide in your relationship of what an open relationship is, it's important that you have those parameters and those boundaries, and you know what the definition of an open relationship is. And it really is different for every couple. So you and your significant other have to find out, what it means for you guys and live that type of a lifestyle. I think more and more people are really into open relationships. I think a lot of couples are discovering that being attracted to other people is 100% normal when you're in a relationship. It's a human need. It's a basic need to be attracted. And so I think a lot of couples are really, figuring out that balance of being in a committed relationship while experiencing other people outside of the committed relationship. And so I really wanted to speak to you guys about this, because I really want to get rid of the kind of that taboo feeling that is associated with it. Because I think whatever works for you as a couple, as long as you're happy, as long as you feel that your relationship is healthy and you truly are fulfilled, whatever relationship rules and boundaries that you set for yourselves is fine, and it's great, and I support that. So I wanted to discuss today some, rules that you should have if you do decide to be in an open relationship. Or maybe you are already, but you haven't really maybe sat down and discussed the boundaries and the rules. And so, let's talk about it. I want you, if you do decide to have a healthy or an open relationship, I want you to be able to do so in a healthy manner. So the first thing that comes to mind in order to have a healthy relationship and have it be open is you have to discuss boundaries and rules with your significant other. You need to be able to discuss, what is okay for you both to be able to do outside of the relationship, where it isn't going to hurt the other person, or it isn't going to cause, any pain or rift. It's important to talk about what what genders are you going to be exploring with other people? Is it okay to do men and women? What sexual interactions is okay for you guys to do outside of the relationship? It's important to talk about. And in any open relationship, you have to have communication. You have to have that trust and that communication in order to discuss these things, because a lot of people can find them uncomfortable and would want to shy away from this topic. But if you're going to be having this type of a relationship, communication and ground rules setting is 100% important and something that you need to do. So be honest with what you want out of the open relationship, and your partner needs to do the same. If you guys are hiding things or keeping things inside because you're afraid to bring them up, that's not going to help the situation. You have to be candid, you have to be open, and you have to just put it out there and be okay that if whatever you want and your partner doesn't want that same thing, well, you have to have a dialogue about that and figure out, is there something that you guys can come to that's an agreement where both of you will be happy? If not, at the end of the day, you don't want to be hurting each other, and you don't want to be sacrificing your guys' relationship at the sacrifice of having an open relationship. So make sure you're honest with yourself, okay? And also make sure that you don't want to have an open relationship because your relationship maybe isn't doing well and you think that having an open relationship is going to solve it. That's a big misconception and a big no-no for a lot of couples. Your relationship actually needs to be solid and strong and super, super healthy. Because if you are bringing in other factors of having, sex with other people or sexual intimacies with other people, that's only going to bring out the insecurities in your guys' relationship and actually cause a lot of strain and rift as a result. So make sure that you are doing this for the right reasons, because your relationship is going good and healthy and you want to expand it and explore as a couple. Okay, so just make sure your intentions are spot on. Also, if you're going to be having an open relationship, and this should go without saying, you want to have safe sex. Okay, you want to make sure that you are safe, your partner is safe, and that the person that you are going to be experiencing things is safe. Okay, that should go without saying. Use protection, wear condoms, do whatever you need to do to make sure that you are all enjoying this experience and you're going to be safe as you're doing it. And also, I really strongly feel that if you're going to be open and in an open relationship, whatever third party that you are with needs to know your situation. They have a right to know. Everybody who is involved in your experience and even your sexual experience has a right to know what's going on and be 100% informed so they can make the right decision for themselves if they want to be a willing participant in the situation. So make sure that you tell the third party that you're bringing into that you have a committed relationship with somebody, or at least explain the situation, and then they can make that determination on their own if they want to go ahead and be engaged with you in an intimate way. So make sure that you follow these guidelines and these rules. I think it'll really help you out in terms of having a more healthy experience if you guys decide to have an open relationship in your situation and as for you guys as a couple. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to do that below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can on that. And I'll see you guys next time for my next video. Take care.